I said a second ago things look better in San Marco, but as you're saying and Robert's saying, that is temporary. So let's go back to San Marco. New tonight, multiple temporary pumps are now stationed around Jacksonville's San Marco neighborhood to help alleviate what many worry could be more days of flooding. Videos from last night show water seeping onto buses, driving in roads that kind of look like canals there. Right now on your side, Renata DiGregorio joins us live from San Marco, and she's saying that city officials are hoping for a different story tonight. Renata?
Yeah, that's right, Jeannie. We spoke with City Council member Joe Carlucci, and he says that they've got about half a dozen of these temporary pumps ready to go around San Marco to alleviate that flooding that we've been seeing. Today, we saw a lot of impacts left over from it. You could see tons of tow trucks running around town, stalled out vehicles in the streets, and people pushing those vehicles in the streets.
I went through 2 hurricanes here and never even came close to the flooding or the depth of the water on this roadway.
In Jacksonville's San Marco neighborhood this week, stories of stalled out cars like Raymond Borger's in the middle of the street can be found around multiple corners.
I came back a half an hour later, there was another car similar to mine about 50 feet down the road towards the river, also broke down, and on that corner there was another one also flooded out.
Oh my gosh.
Video shows water even reaching onto buses.
So I don't know what's going on in the area, but the flooding has gotten worse.
At least 5 feet. Oh,
We've gotten a lot of the clogs out of the reported pipes that were clogged. They cleaned out the filters in the pump stations.
Jacksonville City Council member Joe Carlucci is expecting less flooding in San Marco starting Friday, thanks to about a dozen temporary pumps. He says in January, the new LaSalle Street pump will be online.
This whole stretch will have a massive amount of water being sucked out of it, in these future hurricanes or rain events.
This is good news for businesses near LaSalle Street like Rusted, where the owners say they had to get about 500 gallons of water out of a back room. On Friday, they were working to put in a new concrete floor there after finding water started seeping up through the floor. They're all hoping next year
it should be a very different story.
Emergency officials remind you not to drive through water because it is not safe. You also might want to keep in mind Raymond, who you met in this story, because he's dealing with some really expensive repairs right now. Reporting live in San Marco, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News on your side.